What is up, everybody? So iOS 12 beta 5 just came out, and we're going to take a look at it on the iPhone 6. And I want to say quickly, this new setup isn't really new. I just kind of shifted locations. My other location's kind of being weird, my desk, so I had to come here. No big deal, we'll fix it up in a second. But we didn't really see an iOS version come out last week, which is pretty interesting and kind of cool too. So Apple kind of like put their heads down and worked a little bit harder to actually make this version of iOS better. And they really did. I really think beta 5 is their really good version of iOS 12 so far. And they added some really key improvements. And one of the cool ones is actually with the control center. And as you can see, if you can't tell, these new control center keys are actually a little bit darker than usual. If I go into it, you can see that it's just a tad bit darker than the usual one. Is it crazy noticeable? Not really. And I really think Apple missed the ball here because they really could have made these pitch black and made it so the iPhone 10 could save pixels and save battery when this is open. Is it a big deal? Not really, but I really think they dropped the ball. But at least they're stepping in the right direction, and hopefully by the final version they can actually make these pitch black, which would be super sick. And another cool little thing is within FaceTime actually, and there's some new FaceTime connecting and disconnecting sound effects. So when you usually connect, it makes a sound effect like and then goes into it. But now it's a different sound effect, and when you disconnect, it's a different sound effect as well. So that's kind of cool. I don't think there was a disconnecting sound effect before, but now there is, so that's actually super cool. And the next thing is actually within the Photos app, and I already went through it, but there's some new sharing features now, which is super cool. I don't think I'm ever going to use it, but it's kind of convenient for some people who want to share some stuff like that. So there is at least that feature for it. And now the next thing is actually within the AirPods app. There's no AirPods app, but within AirPods, when you connect them, there's a new kind of image that kind of shows it wirelessly charging, which kind of signals that the new wirelessly charging cases for the AirPods are coming out very, very soon. And as you guys remember, AirPower, if you guys remember that, when Apple released that or announced it last year, they said AirPower is going to come out and they didn't, but it's pretty much going to come out in September, and I'm going to pick one up and it's going to be super sick. And so AirPods are going to have the wireless charging cases, which is super sick. I'm going to use it, and I literally cannot wait for them to release it. And now I did run a benchmark, and on iOS 12 beta 4 at a multi-core score of 78,924, and I just reran it, and it actually went up to 81,262. So what does this mean? It pretty much means that the score, the phone is a little bit faster, and on top of that, they actually did more improvements within it, like the features and stuff, which is amazingly awesome. I don't know what else people want from an update for a beta specifically. They improved the speeds, and they actually improved more features. Now, I didn't get, improved speeds on all my iPhones. I have the iPhone 5 right here. I didn't get, improved speeds on everything, but on almost everything I did. But I believe on the iPhone 5S is the only thing that went down. And the iPhone 10 went up too, so that's pretty sick. And I'm actually very, very happy about the improvements of iOS 12 beta 5. So my closing thoughts, like I said, I'm excited for iOS 12. I don't think it's going to be crazy amazing or anything, but I really think it's going to straighten out and stabilize iOS, especially after the firestorm that iOS 11 was. And people are going to be happy with iOS 12 overall. And what more could people want from an iOS version, So it kind of makes you think. I'm excited for it, but you should not install iOS betas at all on your daily driver. Stick with the public versions, the iOS 11.4.1. Do not go with iOS 12 yet. And that is pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, but definitely hit that subscribe button. We're still giving away an iPhone 6s and an iPhone SE on this channel. And in order to enter, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Both those links are down in the description, so make sure you guys enter that. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.